Another day. These minis aren't painting themselves. Hey, it's me, 5XP. I got more of these guys to do. No, I don't. I don't actually have more of them to do. I left them out last night, and the elves never came and finished them. So that was kind of disappointing. I was kind of hoping, like why does the cobbler get all the good luck? Like, that's a bunch of crap. Like, what about miniature painters? Why can't we get any Fey love? All right. Well, anyway, so I think we're just doing the same kind of thing we did yesterday. So I've got a plethora of these Geonosian bugs. We got the skin. We got the kind of the base of the wing bits. We need to paint. Yo, Aziz, focus. Come on, Aziz. Don't start like this. Let's go. Yeah, thanks. We got the brown, harder top shell, and then maybe, I don't know, maybe like a little dry brush of the little veins. Kind of see those veins a little bit. So that needs browning up. This little V bit here, and the armor kind of there. I'm throwing on some of that Aztec gold. I'm gonna get that into play. And then we learned that the gun is kind of like copper, bronze, like that kind of metallic. So we're gonna roll that. Might be some more detailed shots. Like the gun is more bronze, and then it has like copper accents, something like that. Well, I think we'll play with that. And the big news, I mean dynamite, huge, is that I officially did it. I am in. I paid my $4 and filled out my submission form. Crabman's in. He's gonna be in. He's gonna be in the case. So I'm toying with the idea of all these little crab guys on the sides of the base, right? To really nail in the whole Crabman theme, right? So I've got to work on him. I've got to do like higher gray highlights on the rocks, like the edges, maybe a little dry brush on the edges to really make the base pop a little bit. I've got to build out these crabs. So I got some faces, like some stone faces from, shoot, who was this? I don't know. You can identify it. These two were like stuck together. I popped them apart, and I've got some bits. I think I had 2 extra like back tentacle-y things from the Dung Beetle Knight from Kingdom Death. Broke those apart, using them as kind of like crab legs. Got some arrows that I'm gonna break apart and sprue goo to make the other legs. The ones that kind of go down a little bit, that are a little out of sight, out of mind. I'm gonna make some crabs. Yo, hey Joe, I think I got crabs. We're gonna boil our laundry. And then, let's see, I found this one on the Atmos Cockroach Queen. Kind of looks like a crab, like a little baby crab. It's got a little kind of baby face. It looks more like a mite, but yeah, whatever. I'll make it look like a crab when I'm done. Or I don't even have to. Maybe I'll just stick it on there somehow. And I gotta probably do a couple highlights on the face. Still need to figure out how much red I'm gonna add to the crab bits, like on the tops. This one kind of already looks like it has quite a bit of red. Same with this, so maybe I need to add a little orange. I don't know, but I feel like he's close, but refining needs to happen. So like a little bit of gray highlights on the Eska and the blood. Oh, this will be dripping down. I'll be doing some ooh with some, was it Flesh Terror red? Be doing that. Yeah, I've got some work. I've got some work to do. This guy, I'm not ready. While these bugs are out, I'm not ready to play with these bugs. So we'll set him aside, and all the little bits I was going to use to break apart. But I want to paint. I don't want to build. I want to paint tonight. We got to work on his eyes. I mean, there's so much to do. And we still got to do his little human arms and the lanterns. We've got some work cut out for us, don't we, team? First things first, though. Bugs. Every single one of them has their skin except this guy. Like our main leader guy's been... Really, I could just come in with a brown and do some accents. I feel like he's pretty good. The wash really, I mean, it really makes that face pop. So he's good. Good enough, right? First I don't know, press a button and be like, good enough. And I might take a break to read the Gen Con block party food trucks. Like, the date has been released for that. So if you are interested, that data is out on the internet somewhere. And my friends are like, it's looking pretty good. Got people like, let's see, Hotbox Pizza, Subway, Pinball Alley, Critical Hit Soda, Wild Bill's Soda, Gen Con Info Booth. Oh, that's delicious. Island Noodles, which is just my absolute favorite. Where are they this year? Oh, same as last year. Giant line. Sun King booth is as big as it was last year. There's that Daniel's Vineyard. Oh, it's gonna be hot. That's too hot for Vine. But look at that. Prime 47's got something. Helm Coffee, a Red Bull booth. Covered seating is still the same size. That's annoying. That's really annoying. And there's a huge part of the parking lot that's empty. Gosh. And if you were there the last couple of years, the seating for Gen Con was okay. Then there's always that Karen with her giant suitcase who, nah, I'm waiting for my friends. It takes up a whole freaking 6-foot table. It's just like, well, if they're not here, I'm here. I would like to eat. And I will be done very quickly, and then I will be on my way, and your friends can be merry and eat with you when they arrive. But other people have different opinions, and that's okay. That's why this world would be really boring if we were all the same. Alright, so I think I kind of want to do the armor first, because that's in the center part of the body. And then I could just play with the wings after. Let's do that. So what I was talking about is this, Aztec Gold. Aztec Gold. Thank you, Aziz. Oh yeah, I can show you. Hey, guess what? I am no longer plintless. Here's my new mini submission plinth. Came with like this little dome of glass, but I don't want to make a fishbowl or whatever, a snow globe. So here it is. Look at that. Perfect. I'll put a little sticker on the bottom with my name and phone number and whatnot, so they can keep track of my minis. But like, yep, it's gonna be just like that. It's gonna be beautiful. So they can hold this instead of this, like they were complaining oh so much about. Like, I'm totally PTSD, like plintless painter. Total PTSD. I got friends that died face down in the muck, so you and I could enjoy this family restaurant. What the fuck's this got to do with Vietnam, man? There is, you know, a literal connection. Yup. That's me. Plintless PTSD. I really want a silver ribbon. Or more. I can. Wouldn't that be nice? More? You want more? I can always hope, right? Let's see how this works. That's pretty... I mean, it really kind of rings green. Like, or reads green. You can't really... I think I'm gonna have to go with a... more like a copper or something. I think this is too close to the green. Like this. That's frustrating too, because I really like that color. I really like it a lot. Yeah, we started yesterday with testing Buggo paints. Guess what? We're starting it all over again. Well, if the guns are going to be bronze with copper, then perhaps... I don't know, I don't want to use a gold, do I? This is golden armor. It specifically says armor. So, therefore... Alright, now I gotta go... Gotta go look up... Geonosians again. What? Should have just kept the artwork. You know, I'm looking at the art and I'm actually seeing they are just pretty similar. I might just have to do a dark wash on the Aztec gold. Yeah. Alright, I'm sticking to my guns. Aztec gold. Leave it. We're doing it. I should have trusted my gut feelings. Yeah, and I'll just come back with a little bit of a wash on it. No problem. It's different, it's just not different enough, normally. I almost forgot. I also have to do their little belt. Yeah, I think a brown wash on top of this is what we're gonna have to do. Well, I hope everybody had a good day. I hope everybody watched some foosball. It's a good foosball match out there. It's pretty exciting towards the end there. Don't know who you're rooting for, but if your team's moving on, good luck to you. Trying to figure out how I want to watch the finals. Do I want to like go out to a pub or something? I got some good football focused pubs here in Indianapolis. Yeah, I decided to go ahead and enter my Crabman. I found that I had time to potentially sit and wait in line on Friday morning to, you know, put forth my submission. Really wasn't sure if I was going to have the time to even stand in line, but because the last couple of years I do it on Thursday, early as I can. This year I was like, ooh, my Thursday's pretty packed. But my Friday's good. I only have one thing in the morning, and it's not till noon. And the submission thing starts at 10 on Friday. So I'm gonna have some time. What was your first thought when you saw these Geonosian bug dudes in the movie theater? I thought they were pretty cool. And then, of course, you never see them again. So I thought that was kind of interesting as well. In like one movie. Oh, no, wait, you see him again in the second movie, don't you? No, it's just the second movie. I don't think you see him at all after the big battle, the Attack of the Clones. Correct me if I'm wrong. I often am. There are just some parts of that movie that just destroy my immersion. You know, when you're watching a movie, you're like, oh man, and then boom, oh, what the hell? You kind of makes you go, what the hell? What? You know, like when Padme jumps off the like 6 meter high like pedestal and lands perfectly behind Anakin, like without a grunt or oh my god, that hurt, or anything like that, and she just kisses him and they run away, and you're like, what the superhero landing, but just on the crotch. Superhero crotch landing. That just destroys my merchant every time. Or when things are incredibly obviously CG and you're just like, oh my god, it's so bad. And then you leave the theater and like the person you go with is just like, wow, it was so real. And you just look at them like, you're joking. You're just, it was horrible. Like, wow, I thought it was so good. Be like, oh my god. So bad. I don't know, just me. Oh hey, Dane's AI viewers, are they cheap? Are they the best? Didn't make that very specific. How can I make a decision on AI viewers if you are not specific? Yeah, maybe it is enough of a difference. This has tech gold. Maybe just. Love to be able to get these guys out the door today. Don't think it'll happen, but I can hope, I can dream. Every brushstroke gets me closer to being done. Unless you brush paint on another part of the body you weren't wanting, and then it makes you work harder. Like this. Had a nice relaxing day today. Did not go to the gym, however. Shame me all you want. I was pretty stinking sore when I went to bed last night. I was really sore, not gonna lie. Like, I even tried to use one of those like percussion, like, what's it, muscle massage guns. To no avail. Probably just because I don't know how to use the darn things. People swear by it. But yeah, every part of my body, because I've been doing full body workouts, have just been sore. And I didn't play hockey this week, so I really wanted to get to the gym a lot, kind of make up for it. So I need to get to the rink this weekend. Oof, that's awful. Not quite Bob Saget worthy, because I don't really care too much about these guys, but that was pretty bad. And just a reminder, after Gen Con, I'll be taking a little bit of a break. So, well, I mean, I guess I'll be taking a break for Gen Con. So no streaming the week, or during Gen Con. And then no streaming pretty much the week after, while my house is in complete and utter turmoil. Kids start shul. The new term starts right after Gen Con. So that will preoccupy the entire household. There's like meet the teacher visits, there's, you know, learn your new locker visits. Oh man, there's so much. And it's not even, and I'm not even going. It's not even my school. But it's a lot. So, and I'm part of the family, so I gotta do it all too. Getting up, doing breakfast, making lunches, you know, all that stuff. Putting in the parental time. You know, this year though, I don't think I have to be out at the bus stop like I had to every day last year. But I don't know, maybe I do, maybe I still do. Like I said, my littlest one is going to a new school because they redistrict like things, so I don't know, maybe I have to, with this other school, still be out there standing around like an idiot on the street corner. Other people staring at me like, what the hell is this grown man doing? Standing around on the street corner. You selling drugs? No, ma'am, not selling drugs. Calling the cops, suspicious person. Would you call the cops on me? That's rude. I mean, I'm just wearing a trench coat, you know. I don't see what the big deal is. I keyed. I think, yeah, I painted the back of his head. Nice going. Yeah, no one will care. Looks great. Good enough. Good enough. The rallying cry of the eBay Pro Painter. I think once these guys have all their accents on, and they're terrained, you know, they're based, it's gonna be sharp. So for those interested, I was sent kind of a rough draft of the Community Spotlight Showdown that I have been asked to host. And it looks very interesting. I will have to do some I don't know, practice, some warm-up laps, some stretches, to make sure I don't look like a complete fool when we do it live. But it does look like it'll be a lot of fun. And unique. Love unique. What's up, man? What's going on, Necro? Hopefully you're not working too hard. I'm working them bugs. Trying to get these bugs off the door. And by out the door, I mean like just off the table. No more out of the pile of shame into the display cabinet. I guess it kind of made it sound that it was like some job for somebody else, but no. I guess it kind of is for my boy. Man, it was hot out today. You know when you're in your car and it has that ambient temperature sensor, right? And it says, oh, it's 96 degrees out there. And then you drive for just a few moments, and then that air, you know, cools it down, and it's like, okay, well, it's actually only 89, you know, once you get moving. No, my car did the opposite today. I was like, oh man, it's 98. And we started moving and driving down the road, and it was like, it started to go up. I'm like, no way. That's not what's supposed to happen. I'm talking relative. Come on. And like, whatever, I just arbitrary number goes up. Come on. You're ruining the dude's story. Are you a one-upper? Are you a one-upper? Am I talking to a genuine, certified one-upper? Oh yeah, well I did 2 at once. Oh, you did 2? Well, I did 3 at once. You're like, oh my god. He's a one-upper. Fell victim to the classic one-upper bait. I made a claim that was quantifiable. How high did you jump? Oh, it was pretty high. I should have just stayed there. Oh yeah, well I could jump really high. Be like, son of a... Remember me. When you're melting. Right on, right on. I got you, don't worry. So what other progress did you make? You posted a photo in Discord. So if you want to see Necro's progress on whatever he's painting, along with my own and some other people in the community, you can join our Discord down at the bottom in the About Me. He's got all kinds of cool stuff for you to do. Like, join us. One of us. One of us. So went to a couple stores today to find my plinth, my stand, my miniature display stand, my presentation +1, miniature display stand. There was I went to a store called Michael's. There's a bunch of like seasonal tchotchke garbage, right? They had these candelabra-y, candle holder things. They look like a super gothic candle crap. And I was really tempted to get that. Like, I should post a photo of this. It looked like a goblet, but it was solid at the top. So instead of a cup that would hold liquid, it was solid at the top where you'd set the candle. And I'm like, oh man, I could just set the mini on that goblet, and it had this giant gothic, like vampire looking skull, black metal thing. I don't even know what you would call it. But I was like, that's probably a bit over the top. People are gonna think I'm like super eccentric or whatever. So I went ahead with I went and got the basic stuff. The simple stand. Doesn't need to be amazing looking, it just needs to not be on the ground so the judges can complain about having to touch the mini while they judge it, which is a genuine complaint that I was given. Wouldn't want that. Oh, my AC's amazing. Had to buy a whole new one like 2 years ago. That sucked. The joys of home ownership. Right? I think it's one of the things to be like, if you're in an apartment, yeah, sure. When your AC goes out, probably everybody else's AC went out too, and then you gotta wait for the super or whatever to get the guy to come out for everyone. But you don't have to pay for it yourself when it breaks. Ugh, and my furnace is probably going soon. Oh, I'm just so not looking forward to that. Good thing is I'm planning to stay here for a while. Something's gonna have to move me. I'm not gonna move myself. So it's gonna be an investment, so to speak. You know what I mean? Now my furnace or my AC's good, but I don't know, not my piping, my venting or whatever, my vents, the actual runs in the house are god awful. Like it'll blow real cold air into the first three rooms of the house, but then everybody else is dying. The airflow in my house sucks. Oh no, look at that. I totally didn't paint that wing. I'll have to set that aside. Totally missed him. Whoa, oh, that's one drop. One mini got dropped today. Technically, I need to paint that guy's chest a bit more. I'll set him aside too. I just wish they could come in and like rip the guts out of the house and redo all the HVAC runs. Because just like the far corner of the house is roasting. We ended up having like 2 years ago to buy a window unit. It's so ghetto. Like for this house to have a window unit on the far corner of the house. That's pretty awful. So like every company I had come out here, they're like, no, looks good. Blows real cold. Be like, yeah, I know, but what about this room? Be like, oh, that's weird. Or your vents closed? Be like, no, you jackass, my vents aren't closed. Fucking like, is it plugged in? Bullshit. Shit, get out of my house. There could be a vacuum somewhere. Like, okay, well, tell me where and I'll fix it. Come in. No, can't find anything. Like, oh my god, thanks for coming. Get out of my house. That's probably the most frustrating bit. It's like, I just want somebody to help me. But the little unit works fine. The only problem with it is the person who's living in that room likes to shut their door all the time. So no one else gets any. Selfish son of a in that room. Yep. Yep. What's going on? Oh, we're having a little competition, are we? Between you and Necro, see who can get the highest. I got a message today on Twitch that said all I have to do is say something like, yo Twitch, clip that, and it'll do it like automatically. Thought that was kind of interesting, so I'm curious if that's gonna work, having just said the thing, just having said the magic words, or if it was all a lie. What's going on? Hey, thanks, bud. I appreciate that support. You guys are really great. But you guys didn't need me to say that. You guys already knew that. Does make me feel good reminding you that you guys are great. I'm gonna have to come back in and do some accents on this guy's armor for sure. But the Aztec gold base is where I want to start. But yeah, I do appreciate your guys' support more than you know. I need to get an animated GIF of Sally Field's acceptance speech every time somebody subs. Oh, just like other things and capes. I should have added the wings after I painted everything. It's making it so difficult to get around. I'll probably do his little bangles. This is Bangle Bug. Probably do his bangles a different color than his armor. And look at me, I didn't paint this guy's wings. What is going on? Was I in a rush? Apparently. Didn't realize it. Oh my god, I was about to paint his wings gold. Yeah, I just took delivery of my sheets replacements, realizing I ordered a pair or a set of sheets from a company without checking to see what size they were. So they're miniature. They're from they're for a pallet that's obviously compact, travel sized. It still works. I just have to make sure not to pour my paint past the paper. It all works. Yeah, this guy's got a lot of accents on his armor as well. This is the Lieutenant. Fillet mignons every night would be great. A petite filet, s'il vous plaît. Yeah, wouldn't that be nice? My wife, though, she'll have to stay at home. Can't afford two. And you wouldn't believe how expensive that display stand I bought was today. It was like 25 bucks for that little, I don't know, is it wood? No, it's definitely plastic. Not well made, with a glass dome bubble, and it's got like oil streaks on it. It's not even like a clear glass bubble. 25 bucks. It's like, oh my god, you got me over a barrel. I need it. Give it. Come on. Should have gone to the dollar store instead. Alright, Aztec gold has been applied. And then while that's drying, I need to go back and fix the stinking ones that I forgot to even put on. Where's that malignant green stuff? I think I need too much. I do think it's funny I forgot to even paint that one guy's wings. How embarrassing. What did I miss on this one? Yeah, I actually missed this guy's whole stinking wing. What is happening here? Ah. Still sitting on the tray are, let's see, a bunch of Imperial officer type guys, some Imperial communications officers. I don't even think they're making anymore. I think that's old box stuff. I don't know if it's made, those guys have made it, those sculpts have made it into the reprints yet or not. What else? Screaming God, Atlas. What, the bottom of the Dreamer? Dreamkeeper. So, yep, I've got shit to do. Loads of it. I didn't miss anybody else. Oh my god. I just noticed this guy. Who's in charge here? Where's the quality control? How embarrassing. Yeah, those are always the things I fear when I'm doing batch painting. Is, you know, you get into this zombie rhythm of just, you know, moving same motions over and over and over, and you just forget stuff. You'd think it'd be like robotic, you'd not miss anything. I'm the opposite. Alright, who else did I completely miss? Alright, we'll just keep a tab open. If I see it, I'll fix it. It's good to see you guys here tonight. And anybody else that's dropping in, thanks. Thanks for checking in on me. If you like what you see, hit that bell, that whistle, that follow, that sub, that like, all that stuff. The hearts and all that. Alright, what's the next thing I want to do? We doing the guns? We doing guns. Lots of guns. Alright. I think I wanted to do bronze with where's that copper? Where'd that copper go? Copper highlights. We'll do the bronze first. I'm using the speed paint metallics. I like the speed paint metallics. I think the metal flake dispersion, like they're well balanced. A lot of acrylic metallics, I have a problem where like the flakes will deposit uneven. I find it incredibly annoying. Does he even have a gun? I don't even think this guy has a gun. Go sit down. What about you? You got a gun? Nope, you got a stick. Pointy stick. I just pour copper in instead of the bronze? I did. What an idiot. I'm not on tonight, guys. I'm quite off. With my game in the locker room. No, dude, is that the same stuff? Yeah, maybe my brain is what I left in the locker room. If that's the bronze. That's the copper. That looks a stink identical. That looks identical. Okay, yeah. I did it correctly. Yay, me. How do I want to do this? I actually might want to do the... I think I might be a little ahead of myself. These guys have this like gun that has this little hole right here that's supposed to kind of be green. I think maybe I want to do that first. My fluorescent, perhaps? Yeah. Let's do that. Let's do that fluorescent first. It's really quite annoying. Is that the color I want, or do I need to possibly use like the Tesseract Glow? I do like this one. Let's try it. Yeah, I like the Tesseract Glow quite a bit more, actually. Quite a bit more. I'll use that other stuff later. Alright, so filling this little gun hole thing. With this stuff first. It's almost like I need to use a needle dropper instead. Okay, we'll see how this works. Yeah, does this guy's gun's kind of painted down. Probably don't need to do him. But any of the ones that are aiming at forward, I will. I just feel like doing it first would be a little bit better. Because I feel like I just get green on everything. Well, I did that, guys, so I might as well do this one. Not you guys don't have guns. That's weird. This guy does not have the same recessed cavity that the other ones do. Is his gun different? Does he fire some other kind of something? Darn it. I gotta look that up. Feck? I don't remember. You spell this guy's name. Sun F-A-C. S-U-N space F-A-C. Does he use some kind of... Nope. Still green. Good to know. Hey, who shut the lid? I think I got all of them. Let's do a quick check here. And then whatever green remains is whatever green remains after the metallics. I also have to need to know what color is this force pike? Is it just silver? Je ne sais pas. Oh no. Okay, I'll wait on that then. Stinking blending in wet on wet. Amazing. Let's do these force pikes while the other stuff's drying. I'm glad I decided to do 2 days of miniature painting this week. Just knowing how much stuff I've got left to do. Oh, so much. It's almost like fiscal year's almost done. We've got to get our budgets in. Yeah, that's the feel I have right now, the rush to get all this stuff done. I just think it feels like that. Even though there is absolutely no rush. No actual rush. Nothing's driving me. Besides Mr. Crabman. He's the only one that's got to get done. I guess that's why he's the one I'm not even working on. You can figure that one out. These bug sculpts are pretty decent. They were not the most fun to put together. But I do like them. Who else needs metallic? I know I wanted to put on one of these for the wings. Maybe like the darker brown sand. Because there's couple things here, right? It was these. Thank you, Aziz. There's the top, and then there's the veins. And that like central core little spike bit. I want to make that more brown. I want it to be like really, really dark. I want it to be light. Let me just do a couple tests, right? It's what we do with these bugs. About desert yellow. Desert yellow. Yeah, switching it up a bit. Desert yellow time. Curious how this is gonna work, though. I need to get the outline of these guys. Is that, oh man, is that even brown enough? Here I was thinking that was gonna be too dark. Well, now, okay. So I need to move up to the brown. I think I need to move up to brown sand. That's not quite doing it for me. Come on, Aziz, you're killing me. That's barely noticeable. Okay, so yeah, I don't like this song either. I can't make up my mind. How about this one? Just something different. No, I don't like this crap either. Just what's something don't have to rip my ears off to listen to. Okay, we're going a little bit darker. Darker still. I'm hoping this is where I need to go. I like this better. Yeah, to me, so this is what I'm looking for. Just a little bit darker on the tops there. Keep going. My favorite part to paint on the Screaming Antelope was the maw. I enjoyed it very much. That's when I learned about the joys of woohoo! In making like saliva and blood drips and viscera and things like that, making it look a little bit more real. Oh, that makes such a difference. That brown. Oh, very happy. I have since used oohoo, things like spider webbing, all kinds of fun little details. Oops. Whoops. Again, not quite Bob Saget. We can fix it. Yay, we did it. Dang, I almost made the exact same mistake again. Oh, like that. Oh, for crying out loud. Ay, 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 eBay Pro Painter. Hells yeah, that detail is just, that's making it look so good. Oh yeah, take that. I should put a photo up of all my monsters so you guys could see them. My display case, ever changing. Each day getting closer to completion. I have one of those, actually I got two. The IKEA Rudsta or something, Rudusta or something, I don't know, something with an R, with an Asta or Usta. Got a couple of those. Star Wars Legion in one, Kingdom Death and fantasy models in the other. Looks good. You know what? Get another one. Actually, I'm gonna take a break. I'm gonna get some new water. Not just for my paints, but for me. So I'll see you guys in just a few while I restock. I'll be right back. Alright, sorry about that. Again, parental stuffs. I think that's only like the third time out of this whole summer that I've had to, like, you know, help out or do something, you know, while I had to stream. They've been pretty respectful. So kudos to the parents of these. Oh wait, that's me. Those are some good eggs. Alright, so we're working on the wings of the Geonosians right now. So see like the brown edges, the top brown harder edges of these things. And it's not gonna be a quick paint. But we did the armor earlier. Now we're on the wings, the tops of the wings. And I was trying to go for, I think I talked about this yesterday. I'm trying to go for that helicopter seed looking thing. Like the tops are a little bit thicker on the browns. The veins have a kind of a dusty brown look to them. That's the goal anyway. I think we are achieving the desired look. Oh, painted over the whole darn wing. Ha! You klutz. You klutz. Hope it's not a deposit bomb. Excellent. And I'll probably do some maybe darker highlights as well on some of these guys. I haven't even come up with an army list for these guys yet. I really need to do that because my boy is such a clone lover. That's not meant to be any derogatory comment. It sure sounded like one. Clone lover! Boo! But I gotta, you know, come up with something that would be fun for him to fight against. Which is why I kind of wish they had the artillery for these guys as part of the army building option. Like Empire's got like emplacement troopers. What happened to these guys? I feel like these guys are missing out. These guys had those cool, basically their guns, but bigger. If you remember. If you remember in the movie, they were like blasting like giant groups of clones out of the sand. Yes, man, I love that look. I am very pleased. Soups pleased. Been a planker lover. Yeah, this gives me a little bit more flexibility when I'm making my CIS armies to have, instead of just robot focused armies. Yeah, maybe like a couple B2s, right? Like some personal guards of the whatever the heck this guy's called. The king, the emperor, or whatever, general. Hell, I don't know. Yeah, I still don't know who leads the Geonosians. Is it a queen? Yeah, I never asked those questions last night. Or today when I was around him. My bad. What's that guy's name again? The general? Whatever the heck. Whatever the hell his name is. Poggle the Lesser. God. I assume he's some kind of general, or maybe he's the democratic elected ruler of the Republic of Geonosis. I don't know. Popular People's Front. Splitters. Yeah, this guy needs a deeper brown. I'll have to come back over his wings with a darker brown, darker still. Oh my goodness. Like my hand slips just a little bit and it just goes all over the actual wing. Not precise. But this really is making such a difference, making these minis look better. Oh yeah. I did see that there is now a new timeline, not a new timeline, but a production timeline or whatever for the new like CIS leaders, which has like Admiral Trench in it, which is that like spider dude. Oh man, I've been waiting for him forever. I'll definitely be buying it. It's like buying the White Album again though, because it comes with a Grievous and some other minis I already have, but I will pay it gladly. I will pay it gladly for a trench. I think there might be one other mini that I don't have in that new pack. But that's finally some like real content that I would enjoy playing. Like, not just another droid. Are they like the crab droids or the aqua droids? I rolled my eyes when those were announced. I'm just like, really? Like, most people are gonna look at that and be like, I can't even remember that in a movie. Or like the episode that those were featured in, they were featured for 3 seconds. Like, come on, get us some good ones. Like Pong Krell and Admiral Trench. Like real identifiable ones. You're just like, oh, I remember that episode. Or, oh man, remember when he did the thing with the thing? And it was all like, ba-boom. Like, that kind of excitement. But those last couple reveals they had, you're just like, really? That's like when they went into the secret room and decided what was going to be released, that's what they came up with? You gotta be kidding me. What kind of commie bullshit is this? There we go. I like the wings that were spread out like this. I could easily get to all the little nooks and crannies. These ones that are kind of not in flight, in rest, a little bit more difficult. Or not difficult, it's not difficult. It's annoying. Actually, you know what, that's what I'm gonna do. So this little center little nub, I'm gonna get darker. And then there's this little side branch right there that needs to be darker. And then the top of this needs to be this color. So I'm gonna come back and highlight that darker bit after I do all the other stuff. All right, one thing at a time. That was a bit heavy-handed there. Whoops. How do I get that one? Probably by painting the bottom of that one. Whoops. Oh, good enough. Right? Good enough. Task force, good enough. Feel like I'm getting faster at this. Oops. Like, instead of counting drop minis today, I need to count how many times I've painted the flats of the wings on accident. But man, these are looking really good, if I might say so myself. Satisfaction guaranteed. I gotta do a lot of this edge highlighting and stuff on the Crabman as well. Gotta do some face highlighting, some cheekbones and noses. That kind of thing. Anything to make sure little bits stand out. Have to get it all. Yeah, almost. You guys doing out there? I'm doing well out there. I love my lurkers, but just looking for signs of life from you guys. Chatting just keeps me going a little bit more than talking out loud to myself. You know, I never got a response back from Blue Knives. I need to give him another ring-a-ding. See if he's down for playing again this week. Sure is nice to have another pair of hands shuffling decks and whatnot. Playing big board games like Kingdom Death. I appreciate his assistance. I know my family is going to be doing some kind of like water park or something this weekend. Like there's a nearby city function where they're doing some kind of like, I don't know, it's not like a fire department's bringing the hose out or anything, but there's going to be some kind of watery to do for kids and families. I'm going to try to hit that up. We did it last year and it was okay. Got rained out, but we were already getting wet anyway, so it didn't matter. But this year it's hot. So hopefully it'll be fun. I think that's Saturday. It's not gonna interfere with anything. What else do I've got going on? Said I'm trying to play hockey on Saturday. My team's working on our summer like social function. That's not until August. So we got some time. That'll be fun. We're gonna do some kind of like we're gonna do some hockey. Gonna, you know, get some ice time at a rink. Play a little game. then go do like a lazy river thing, like some tubing. Or like a, not a houseboat, that's not the right word. What's the word I'm looking at? Like a pontoony kind of thing. Go to a lake or something, I don't know. Do something like that. That'll be fun. As long as I'm not driving, it'll be it'll be fun. Dang it. Gonna go painting the flat again. Real adept at that. Sheesh, just did it again. How embarrassing. Oh, so close to being done with these. Oh. Yeah, barbarian flesh. So you're doing army painter stuff. Yeah, you said you got the army painter set, right? That's pretty much what I started out with as well. And if you got the fanatic set, I bet that's real smooth. I bet it's real smooth. Well, at least that's what I hear anyway. It's a bit easier to play with because it's so smooth with the... So after this, then I'm going to do the guns, I guess. Go back to do the guns. Yeah, it's 8 o'clock. I feel like I'm making so much progress on these guys. Maybe I don't work on Kingdom Death tonight. Maybe I just keep going bug crazy. Got a couple layers of whites to put on the Gorm's eyes. Yeah. Gotta do the flesh on the lion god's hands. Yeah, I mean, I've got just so much to do. But we're just knocking it out. Beauteous Maximus. You get upgraded to GeoCities. Yeah, that's funny. You're like, you can't hang with with them eBay pro painters yet. You gotta work your way up to be this good. I like how everybody's got the same, you know, tongue-in-cheek, you know, eBay pro painter joke. And I'm so good. My stuff would sell almost instantly on eBay for a penny. Yeah, I hate saying this, but I think I got a couple more layers of browns on these wings. Oh, for the love of Bob Saget. When you're doing, like, I'm doing these lines and then the brush will just slip down and get the whole stinking flat of the wing. It's a bit frustrating, not gonna lie. Check. There we go. I think I got them all. Like, I got all the little skeeters with their first coat of brown on the wings. I feel accomplished. Oh. So many bugs. So many bugs. But yeah, it's gun time. And I'm pretty sure that the 4 that I did earlier is dried up. So we're gonna have to do it again. Which one was that? Bronze? I'm reading it. I'm looking at it. This is bronze. It's not the copper. Oh yeah. And tomorrow I gotta get to the gym. Gotta get back to the gym. This guy's gonna be a lot of fun when I get him on the table. They've got some fun abilities, you know, like jumping and flying around. Oof, how do I get that? Good enough. Maybe I'll spend some time doing that tomorrow, is playing around with the tabletop admiral, making myself an army. I know the rules have changed a whole bunch lately. I'm not looking forward to that. But you know, just putting some things in, figuring out how many I could bring, how many points all these little bugs are worth. How many of these things can I swarm the table with? Like that's gonna be a lot of fun. Just like droids, like that's kind of the whole thing. It's like you just covering the battlefield with all the models that you can bring. They're so cheap. You know, I need to also look up what the current meta is. Like, what are people taking to tournaments? What are people winning with? It's usually something I kind of keep at least small bit of tabs on. I always hope to see Imperial armies on the list. Like that Tempest Force one that's got like 3 ATSTs. Oh, I loved that. I played that. Actually, I think I played that on the stream a year ago or so with my buddy. That was a lot of fun. 3 ATSTs, just stinking mows everything down if you do it correctly. Assuming your opponent didn't bring anything to blow him up with. Whoops. I can't get to the gun bits. Stinking arm and the wings and everything. Well, about to say good enough. Good enough. Ah. Oh, I might have gotten some paint on some places that I shouldn't have. Oh well. eBay Pro Painter. Woo! No one will ever know. You guys won't tell. Right? Yeah, I saw some photos on the Kingdom Death Discord of people with their King's coins. It's like, oh, jelly. People preparing to bring multiple coins for whatever is the reward. Although I don't think the rewards are going to change this year. But if they are, I'll be jelly. I'll have to keep my ear to the ground. See if I can find out what the heck they are. So I do plan on getting one King's coin, and that's for, you know, donating a ticket back or whatever. Did I just miss this guy's hands? Good lord. I did. I just completely missed this guy's hands, apparently. Like, I did not need a one eye, you know, card. I've got a proxy for that. I don't need to have a 3 King's coin gear card. I'm okay. I'm okay. But if they come up with like more resin cool stuff, oh yeah, I might pique my interest again. There is a legendary gear card, a sword, that is only available through the, I guess, the banker, the dark banker, like their whim or whatever. Like they can go hand it out during conventions, or if you do something amazing for the community or whatever, like you can get a hold of it. And it is a it's an alternative reward to the finale hunt event with the like the Thunder Maul. So if you roll a 10 on the Thunder Maul once per campaign, you can choose to take one eye instead of the Thunder Maul. And it's a legendary sword that you equip in your gear while it's equipped. It takes the like special properties, special abilities of 2 weapons that are still sitting in storage in your settlement. So if you had some cool weapons with special cool abilities, like not synergies that have to be unlocked, but just basic abilities, like Sharp or, you know, things like that, you can, it takes those abilities. You just say which ones you're mimicking, and it takes the abilities of those 2 pieces while you're out. Good coup. I think it has some other things, but that's the gist of it. It's just like it allows you to use the abilities of weapons that you're not bringing. But the item itself, the actual gear, is hard to come by. It costs 3 King's coins, or last year it did. I know a couple people have gotten them at the tables for, you know, doing things. Or, you know, if you're hosting a game, like working at the tables, I know that might be an option for you to get as well. But I've got a proxy one of it, so I don't really feel the need to grab one. My loss is somebody else's gain, I'm sure. Is okay. There's a lot of these little stickers. And I still have to go back and do the darker brown on the wings, the coppery accents on these weapons. There's a lot to stinking do on these guys. Just remember, it's gonna look great. When you're done, you'll be very happy. You spent all the time. I hope. Just missed a spot. Yeah, these flying ones are my favorite. This is why I bought the extra boxes, because they had the other flying, like more flying poses. Oh, right, this is the one I didn't pick. get underneath. And these guys don't have a gun. And this guy. Let's accent some of his armor with this. Yikes, that was a bad brushstroke. There we go. Sure, looks fantastic. I need to go and do his bangles. Find I have to clean my brushes a lot more with this speed paints because they congeal so fast. So clean them more often. Well, since you asked, I've got... There you go, as these. Got the spear guys, got their little, like, the brown bits. The light is poor. They look so much better in person. But the, like the brown little bits on the wings, the gold armor, so much done. Actually, shoot. And finding all the mistakes from earlier. Not painting this guy's hands. That might be a problem. There. You feel better, don't you? So all the wings, the first coat is done on the wings. The guns have just been painted, or at least the base coat of the guns have just been painted. I still have to do the copper accents on the guns, the darker brown on the wings, the... what else? the darker brown on Toggle the Lesser. What else? Obviously the bases, kind of important. Let's do that darker brown. I don't know, I'm kind of focused on these guys right now. I think I might do oak. But at the same time, I don't really want to do acrylics. I just want to get it done. So I might do satchel brown. Yeah, these guys are coming along, and at least from the just boring green that I had at the beginning. Come on, Aziz. Aziz! Thank you. Yeah, again, the light's really blending all the greens together. That's probably the camera, actually, not the light. Not able to discern the many that many greens, the variety. Subtle. Yes, that word. Alright, this guy needs some more browns. This guy needs browns, but we're gonna do the wings first. I think I'm definitely doing acrylics on his body, but the wings, feeling some dark browns up here. And again, speed paints are not good for flat surfaces. So maybe I did make the wrong choice. Maybe I do need to go back to acrylics. Yeah, if there's no detail for it to pool into, no recesses, don't do speed paints. All right, oak brown it is. All right, let's see how this looks. It's like the wing cover That's kind of what I'm painting right now, is this, just a little like cap on top of the wings. I like that they added that feature to the sculpt. I'm not just creating it with my imagination. I think that extra little bit of brown in the center will make this thing look better. We need these things to look good so I can make maximum money. It's on eBay. I'm actually not worried if I make any mistakes on this layer. It'll just look like I'm blending it in. Yay. You painting it all tonight, Necro? Or planning to, at least. Like later tonight. What the? I'm now at Etsy, right? Etsy level. Because technically, until I sell a mini, I'm not any level. I hope the weather gets a little bit more mild tomorrow. Let's get some wind. Let's get some clouds or something. Had like 3 days of no clouds. Just baking hot. Yeah. Take your time. Enjoy. It's paint and chill, not paint and high expectations. Except that's going to be my new title next week. Paint and high expectations. Again, I stream because I'm gonna do it anyway, but I'm more happy to do it with you guys. So I'm glad you guys are joining me on my bug adventure. The quicker I get through these guys, the quicker we can get back to painting Kingdom Death. Did any of you guys get the badges for the birthday week? Like the Mumra or the little happy birthday 5XP little birthday hat one? Did you get anybody get those? I created them, but I don't really know how they work so much or who got them. I don't really think they gave me a list of anybody who got it. Yes, that looks good. Ah, looks so good now. You didn't. You didn't. I think the Mumra badge was for people that either subbed or gifted during the event. And then the birthday hat was anybody that watched like 2 hours, I think, over the course of the week. So if you didn't, that tells me a lot. No, you're just busy, man. Just curious if where you see it, where the badge is. Like, is it a chat badge? I'm not seeing. I don't see a chat badge. I see a train for Stickler. I see a little flower for you, and I don't know. Or if it's some badge somewhere else, I don't know. Yeah, so happy. Keep it going. This guy's falling off. It's not like I gave anybody any advanced warning. I literally came up with it like the day before. So, no hard feelings. Next year, though, dynamite. Huge. You'll see. The contrast of the greens and the browns just weren't going to show up on the first layer, on the first pass, but now things are really starting to look good. Yeah, that's always nice. Those first couple weeks when you're just kind of getting the hang of everything. Jeez, everything seems to fall apart. It's like and then you're throwing 52 cards up in the air, and then you gotta figure out how to organize them all over again. Oh, I get that, man. Are done. Giving this guy a little bit more of the brown treatment. Showing his age on his beard here. His little tentacle beard. Give him some brown on his eyebrows. About some brown on maybe his little schnoz. Maybe the slightest little touch on his larger beard tendril thing. Don't know. You know what? Actually, let's give him a crown of brown. Sounds gross. Ew. Yes. Maybe this ridge. Yeah, how about that? Let's give him a little something. I think I need to continue with the brown on his body parts, like his arms and shoulders. This guy should not be young looking. Especially in the joints, right? He gets some arthritis now. Just giving this guy a bath in brown. Oh, it sounds gross. But yeah, he's looking so much better. Very regal and cunning, which I think that's what he's going for. Alright, where's the brown? Shoot. Let's give him those gold bangles. I want this golden, shiny, glittering loot. Oh, I like that idea. Shouldn't need too much. This guy's got bling. Yes. Handcrafted. It's very, very nice. You should see it up close. It's exquisite. Yeah, this guy's got bangles. That's so great. How do you stand out in a Geonosian crowd? By your bangles. Looking nice. Is that it? All the bangles? Oh, I feel sad. No more bangles. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick Twitch break, and I will return. Yeah, then what to do next? There's still layers to do, right? Still things to do. But I don't know. We'll see what we're doing next. We still have Crabman work to do, Lion God, Gorm, Geonosians. We got plenty to do. So we'll figure it out when we come back. Don't go nowhere. See you in a few. Ooh, what to work on next? I don't like the way that brown looked on his wings, but when I wash the wings, they'll look different. All right. Gun accents? Honestly, don't think it's gonna matter. I don't think I need them. So let's see, we got the dust cloud. What is that gonna look like? That rock. What kind of paint do I have for Red Rock? The town of Red Rock. Don't really have any. That's a good question. That Martian kind of landscape, unless I want to just glue over it and pour dust on it, which I don't want to do. Don't really have Martian Earth like paint I could think of. I'm just gonna have to mix black with some of my browns or reds or something. I guess it doesn't have to be the same color as the Earth, but I kind of feel like it should. Let me do a little test with this. No. Negatory. Do not like. I think I'd be better off almost doing a brown and with a red wash. Because all these guys are going to get that Martian Earth basing. Just wondering what I should do with these rocks. Everybody else has these billow clouds, which I'll figure that out. That's easy, but the dark red Earth. See if we can't come up with something. Just doing a little bit of mixing on the palette. No, that's kind of the wrong direction. Maybe we'll go more like Utah instead of red. I think I'm okay with this. It's a mixture of the desert yellow and that brown sand. This will also make the miniature stand out a little bit better. And actually what I have, it's not red dust, it's like a powder pigment, and I will probably just take it and kind of rub it up against the dirt, like the fake mound with this base of brown, and it'll tint it, so it'll be fine. That stuff's really cool. Actually, no, that's another thing I learned from Zorp. That guy's awesome. He's been doing a bunch more terrain stuff recently. Like big stuff. I think he's got a Kickstarter going on right now. Like some cathedral, more like Warhammer type terrain stuff. But it looks pretty cool. There we go. I'm okay with that. And actually, it's probably the same with this stuff. I'm gonna have to probably paint this more of a brown and then just kind of rub the pigment on it. Obviously, they're going to be kicking up that red dust. Who else? Who else got dust? You got dust. You got dust. You got dust. Is that it? Grunt, 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 grunt. Grunt, dust. They've been doing so much better with the bases, or with the like well-placed rocks, as we call them. I think they're doing like they did a really good job with the new Mandalorian units, where they've kind of taken to the community's choice of the smoke trails, the rocket boost trails as the way to mount the minis on the base instead of clear plastic pegs. Looks so much better. So good job AMG on that one, on that front. Well done. I think mostly what I've been hearing is good things. All good things, all good things. But yeah, I won't be buying any of the new Mandalorian stuff. Just painted a whole bunch, didn't I? Feel like I did. And I still have so many more. Got all the, like, the mall bad guy Mandos. Like the Gar Saxon guys. Death Watch. I got those guys to paint. Oh my goodness. There's so many. Zebra's Aristostine. The third. Zorp. Zorp. Literally, phonetically, exactly the way you think it is. Z-O-R-P. A. Z-O-R-P. Go check him out on social media. Dude's awesome. He's got an Instagram. Go check that out. Got a YouTube page, go check that out. It's got loads of great painting tutorials and all kinds of terrainy fun stuff. I think I took my brush and repainted my guy's gun accidentally. I totally did. Accidental brush hits are so frustrating today. I'm on top form. Top form. Oh, right on, right on. Yeah, that guy taught me a bunch. Although, you know, we didn't know he taught me a bunch, but he taught me a bunch. Man, I almost want to say that these guys are ready for basing. I totally could just be done with them. They need some black. Where's my black? I gotta do the gotta do the rims. Whistle tips go woo woo. How much time we got? Yeah, I think I'll black rim the bases, and then probably over the next couple days do the little Martian Earth off camera, post some photos, dance a happy jig. Yeah, it'll be great. Yeah, just get a bucket of this like Martian earth pigment. Shake it in with a couple of like dust or sand. And it turns into Martian earth. It's great. So just put some PVA glue on these guys as base. And then just put them in the bucket. Give them a little shake, a little shimmy. Then their bases are covered. I will put some like rocks and things in there though. Some pieces of cork. Give them a little character here and there. Nothing too fancy. Oh, Rising Venus. Nice. You got your stuff delivered already? Impressive. Mine's stuck at my, well, I didn't get that one, but I got some other stuff. My crab stuck in label creation mystery zone. That's one thing I will say is they've done a lot better over the last couple years of getting stuff out to people in a timely manner. Goodness gracious, I remember when labels, you'd sit in label creation land for weeks and weeks, and sometimes a month or so would go by. You just would be like, I get it when I get it, I guess. Yeah, that sucked. So glad we're past that. Gosh, man, that's great. Great news for you. Oh, that's a mini drop. I think that's like the first mini drop of the day. Wow. Although if we were counting wing paints, wing paint overs, accidental wing hits, geez, I'd have given out like 10 subs today. Thank goodness we weren't. I am getting more excited. I think every couple of hours I'm starting to think, oh man, Gen Con's like in a week or so. Gen Con's in like a couple of days. It is my favorite part of the year. It's like other people look forward to Christmas or their summer vacation or whatever. Gen Con's just my thing. I just do so much. I just enjoy it so much. It really is where my year revolves. Can't wait. Been seeing more and more people in the Discords just chitty chatting about being excited about, you know, what they're bringing. There's a lot of boozing going on. Like, I'll bring this booze, I'll share this booze. Apparently we've got a bunch of lushes. big bourbon group, apparently. It's not me. I don't really drink the brown liquids anymore. I turn into a real mean Irishman when I drink the brown liquids. You'll find me in the front of the Dropkick Murphys crowd. I do enjoy the clear liquids though. I'm a vodka guy. Vodka bombs all night long. Quite literally. Oh man, see, yeah, I'd be in that room. Yeah, I remember when I think one of the projects I worked on before I retired, I did a Guinness keg party at my place. That was awesome. I had an inn. One of my buddies was working at Monarch, so he got me all the stuff. He hooked me up. Got there like all the nitrous-y extra taps and all this kind of stuff. It was fun. Also did a keg of Newcastle. I like that stuff too. Like Dos Equis Amber. Like I don't really drink beer, but like those kinds of beers, like Guinness and Newcastle, Dos Equis Amber, I could drink that stuff. But you won't see me on like the bourbon trails, that kind of stuff. I'll do it, for, for camaraderie's sake. But I won't be partaken as much as the others. Sweet. Ka-ching. Black rimmed. I think I might be done tonight. I think I'm reasonably happy with the sheer amount of minis that I've finished over the last day or two. So I think I'm gonna just stop painting. Just relax for a moment or two. I want to take another look at the food trucks. My peeps posted on those food trucks again. So, man, the Garnacha Spot, vegetarian, okay. Mini donuts, 3 girls in a deli. Oh God, why would they name their food truck like that? What? Oh man, I don't want to go. I don't want to go anywhere near that one. Oh, good gravy. That's a lot of vegetarian, vegan, and GF options. Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 food trucks are gonna be alternative food options. That's all. What is this? Jay's Lobster and Fish Market? What? Oh man, that sounds still freaking delicious. And Mrs. Faye's Soul Food. God, I could eat all my meals at food trucks. Subway? Get out. Get out. Golden Spatula, Bearded Burger, Yellow Rose Texas Barbecue Company. Maybe like Lilu, no, have a shorter name. gonna be great. They just need more seats. I just need more seats over there. Especially if it's gonna be so hot. If it's already this hot, I don't want to know what's gonna happen in 2 weeks. Alright, anybody got anything for me before I take out my son out? Yeah, I'm actually really hungry and I'm reading the list of food trucks and I'm salivating. I'm hungry. And if you remember, I posted in Discord, I could use your comments and criticisms on my Crab Man, because he's the one I'm going to be taking to Gen Con. Could use your help with that. But I guess if you guys don't have anything for me, I'm out of here. So I will catch you guys, if not on Discord earlier, on Sunday, ADM day. I'll catch you guys later. Adios, amigos.